Never wash your dirty linens in public. We've been told this 1,000 times growing up. But in some cases, we should definitely wash our dirty clothes in public as a cautionary tale, especially if the linens involved tell horror stories of blatant and horrible abuse of power. Yes, we're definitely talking about the Hema Committee report, a committee set up by the Kerala government, the findings of which shook the Malayalam film industry. Now let's talk about these shocking findings. But first, what's this report about? The formation of the Hema Commission took place after the shocking abduction and sexual assault of a top female actor in Kerala in February 2017. The committee was formed after the alleged assault case by actor Dilip highlighted a bigger prevailing problem with several instances of harassment and exploitation of women in the film industry. The committee was specifically formed to investigate issues of sexual harassment and gender inequality within the Malayalam film industry. They submitted their findings in a 295-page report to Kerala Chief Minister in December 2019. So why are we seeing the report just now? Well, long story short, some felt releasing the report in public domain would violate the right to privacy of certain individuals. Now coming back to the present, what's been happening the past couple of days? So in the wake of numerous accusations, serious allegations, complaints, and statements over alleged sexual assault within the Malayalam film industry, an industry ironically known for its so-called progressive films, South star Mohanlal-led AMMA or Association of Malayalam Movie Artists and the entire governing body on August 27 tendered their resignation after receiving backlash for their silence. This particular explosive report, we'll have you know, in a way has ended up reviving the Me Too movement in the Malayalam industry with many women, including actresses, coming out with their own Me Too stories, accusing filmmakers, co-stars, actors, technicians of sexual misconduct, physical and verbal abuse. Now let's talk about some of these allegations. Actress Revati Sampath has accused actor Siddiqui of sexually abusing her and harassing her both physically and mentally. She alleged that the incident occurred when she was 21 years old. Siddiqui, who also happens to be the former General Secretary of AMMA, a prominent name, after his resignation from the post subsequent to the revelation, has now lodged a complaint with Kerala Police against Revati. Then there's this. A sexual assault case was filed against filmmaker Ranjit after a Bengali actress lodged a formal complaint with the Kochi City Police Commissioner. Another case involves actress Minu Munir, who came forward with serious allegations of sexual abuse against several notable figures, including M. Mukesh, Jayasuriya, Manyan Pilla Raju, Idavella Babu. So many cases. So many complaints. But is the industry doing anything to shed light on the grave matter at hand? Actor Prithviraj Sukumaran criticized AMMA for not properly handling complaints from survivors. A heartbroken Swara Bhaskar said, and I quote, "Showbiz is always and has been a male-centric industry, a patriarchal power setup." Actor-politician Khushbu Sundar has praised the brave women who came forward to tell their stories. Telugu actor Nani expressed concern over the findings and said he is scared to even scroll through social media lest he gets more such disturbing news. Well, as we've highlighted, a few film personalities have commented on the deeply concerning report and allegations, but what about the others? Share your thoughts in the comments and make sure to subscribe to Shosha for all updates.